Wonderful. We now move on to the app of the week. And in our app of the week today, our friend Kareen Kiwan from Lebanon demonstrates the Auto TTS app.
Hi. AutoTTS is the app that enables automatic switching between TTS engines and voices based on the language of the text. The app is essential for anyone who uses more than one language on a regular basis. The app is better than alternatives because, first, you are not limited to using one TTS engine. You can use voices from different TTS engines installed on your device. Second, you have more than one mode to choose from, so you can select the one that suits your needs the most.
Gain 0 KB. Roof. Auto TTS. William TTS. Auto TTS. Selected modes. Tab 1 of 4 tab.
Upon launch, the app checks for all the available TTS engines and voices on the device.
Disable auto languages. Tab 2 of 4 tab.
The tabs are at the top. I have
selected modes. Tab 1 of 4 tab. Languages. Tab 2 of 4 tab. Voices. Tab 3 of 4 tab. Licenses. Tab 4 of 4 tab. Licenses.
Let's see the available modes.
Mode select. Not checked. None. Radio button. None.
Here the detection is disabled.
Disable auto language. Check dual languages radio button. Character by character language recognition. Reads Latin words by English, others by user specified language.
As you can hear, detection is character by character in this mode. The Latin language will be English. The non-Latin will be specified by the user. This is the only mode that I use. Well, I think for some users, it's better to have more customization, so the user can select the Latin language also. I think this will be useful for many users.
Not checked. Auto language detect radio button. Auto language detect. Whole sentence language recognition. Reads text by most possible language. If language can't be detected, reads by user preferred language.
Here the detection is done sentence by sentence. The app is trying to guess the language by trying to see what is the most present language in the sentence. So this language will be used, and if the language is not detected, the preferred language by the user will be used.
Not checked. Google TTS radio button. Same as auto mode, but only Google TTS is used.
So here only Google TTS is used.
Not checked. Mixed mode. Experimental radio button. Mixed mode. Mixed auto and dual mode. All settings in dual and auto mode are applied.
Well, I tested this mode, but I'm not using it. I think this mode will be important for people who are using, let's say, 3 languages, or those people who are in need of just 2 languages, but the Latin language that they use is not English. I think this would prove useful for them.
Mode set. Mixed auto and dual mode. All
check it.
Not checked. Mixed mode. Arabic error. Check. Mixed auto and dual mode. All
Let's
settings
see
in dual and
the
auto mode are
available
applied.
settings.
Mode settings. Preferred language for Latin text.
I can specify the preferred language for Latin text.
Drop down list French. French.
So here, if the app is not able to detect the language for Latin, it will be using this preferred one.
Preferred language for non-Latin text. Drop down list Arabic error.
And this is the preferred for the non-Latin text. Okay, so what I can do here is going to the languages tab, and there I can exclude languages from the detection. So I can narrow the languages choice for the app. So finally, it will just use the languages that I prefer.
Select languages, voices, tab, license.
Let's see the languages.
Voices, tab 3 of languages, tab 2 of 4. Tab.
Well, if I'm using the dual mode, the settings will be different. There I will be having the preferred language for non-Latin text, and I can specify the language to be used for numbers and for punctuations.
Voices. Languages. Tab 2 of 4. Tab.
This languages tab will not be available, or the settings here will not be available, because actually I'm using just 2 languages.
Voice. Language. Asterisk disabled.
Let's see
Selected.
here.
Select all languages you'd like to work with. Noted that below list contains only languages supported by TTS engines on your device. Afrikaans. A4.
Albanianski. Amarikam.
Ancient Greek. GRC. Czech Arabic. ARA.
Aragon Varb. Armenian.
So all the checked languages will be included in the detection, and the languages that are not checked will not be included.
Checked Assamese. Assam. Not checked.
Okay.
Checked Assamese. Assam.
Okay, I have all of those languages because I have eSpeak installed on my device. So this is the reason.
Voices. Tab 3 of
I
4.
will
Tab.
go to voices.
عادل العربية.
No previous. Choose an installed voice for
Okay,
each language.
here I can
Recommendation.
select
Assign one
the
engine per language
voices.
to avoid switch and delay.
Here I can select the voices for all the languages. If I'm in dual mode, I will be just having a voice for English and the voice for the non-Latin language that I selected.
Select language.
Because I'm here in the mixed mode, I have all the languages
Drop down list Arabic.
that were
ARA.
checked.
Arabic. ARA.
Popupundo. Azerbaijaniaz.
Bangla. Ben.
Basque. Ishmipriyapi.
Okay, I will go to
Catalan. Chinese.
English.
English. Eng.
Okay.
Ronvéen.
Choose a voice for above. Drop down list. Wrong when 3 period GB. GBR.
Popupu.
Vocalizer TTS. Samsung 3 period engine. Speech 3 period Google. Samsung 3 period engine. USA.
SPNG. GBR.
William TTS. GBR. Auto TTS. Drop down list. Wrong when 3 period
Okay,
GB.
I can
GBR.
select the one that I want for each of the languages, and I can assign different voices from different TTS engines. I can select them also from one TTS engine, although this is sometimes may lead to some delay.
Test. Button. Test.
Okay, here I can test the voice that I selected.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
This is very important when I'm selecting a voice, to be sure that this voice will work when I select the Auto TTS as the default TTS engine.
Speed.
Here I can
Decrease speed. Button.
deal
Dash.
with speed
20%. Slider. Increase speed. Button. Volume.
and volume.
Decrease volume button. 45%. Increase volume. Pitch.
Pitch,
Decrease. 50. Increase. Default button.
and
Default.
I can reset them to default. I have to say just one note here that if I use different speech rates for different languages or different volumes, sometimes I will have some issues. Like in the volume, I may have the volumes linked at some times, although I'm selecting different volumes. So what I prefer is, at least on my device, what I prefer is just to have a volume for one volume for the 2 languages. Let's say English, I'm using English and Arabic. I select 45% for English, and I'm just selecting the 45% for Arabic as well. I have to say at the end that the app is not free. It's about $10, I think. It's discounted from time to time. Personally, I don't want to imagine my life on Android without this app. The app has improved so much since its first days. It's responsive. It's really an important tool. And thank you for listening.
Now, does any of you guys use the Auto TTS? Miriam, do you use Auto
I do
TTS
use
sometimes?
I do use it all the time. It's my main TTS engine, since I like to always mix text-to-speech engines like vocalizer and acapella at the same time. So yeah, I love TTS. I love Auto TTS. Sorry.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Kareen, for that wonderful demonstration of the Auto TTS engine.